pinnacle we built from the pyramid. They've been tampering with evidence, but we still too close to eloquent. Try my best to be an innocent. I put in my time, I do that for my immigrants. Innocent. And yeah, we be killing shit. So that make us look guilty cause we standing militant. Historical vision, I cannot believe it, man, what a coincidence. I'm guilty and innocent, gotta be innocent. Come equipped with the brain like a shot from the Dillinger. Thought I told you before you can step in the villages. Thinking the jurisdiction made for people when taking their innocence. Money, fashion, ride or die, all the people they be remembering. It ain't no reminiscing about the vision, man, that is irrelevant. Like we playing golf, we got the hole in one, I bet they gon' be surrendering. Play the game like Sega Genesis, got bigger businesses. Talk to them on events that make us look guilty cause we standing militant. Historical vision, I cannot believe it, man, what a coincidence. I'm guilty and innocent, gotta be innocent. Come equipped with the brain like a shot from the Dillinger. Thought I told you before you can step in the villages. Thinking the jurisdiction made for people when taking their innocence. Money, fashion, ride or die, all the people they be remembering. It ain't no reminiscing about the vision, man, that is irrelevant. Like we playing golf, we got the hole in one, I bet they gon' be surrendering. Play the game like Sega Genesis, got bigger businesses. Talk to them on the ventriloquist, just getting serious. Tell them come meet the superior, now I see him claiming innocent. Well, I've been trying to come up on your premises.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Sorry we're late. We were supposed to be here at 5, start at 5, but it's now 6:08. So our apologies, but we're still trying to get it all together. This is a work in progress. We are live, we are raw, and we are not scripted. So here we go. My name is Cynthia.
Hamid.
And we're here today. This is our third podcast. Unfortunately, the other ones I didn't approve of, so they didn't go up. But if you were paying attention, you saw them. Now, let me explain to you again why we're here. This is our podcast series coming from our platform, BYRD, and the series is Beyond Reasonable Doubt. We are a visual podcast series focusing on the legal system as it impacts and infiltrates our everyday existence. Our mission is to free our minds through sharing knowledge and experience in order to promote awareness, inspiration, and self-love. That's why we're here. So, we'll start with the news from the week. Ahmed, anything exciting happening to you this week that may be legal related?
Nope.
Nope?
No.
Okay.
Just work.
Well,
I'm a house student.
There's a couple of things that came to my attention. One thing that I need to, before we do that, I need to talk about, well, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to talk about some things that came to my attention. So one thing that popped out last week was a case. It popped up on my email because we have, I have a legal journal, and it pops up on the email. You want some chips? You want to eat the chips?
Nah,
it's
chips
in the way. So it pops up on the email. It tells me some of the latest cases. So this particular case was a restraining order case, and it's RCVPF. It's 20-2-1333. I tried to Google it, but I couldn't find it on the internet. However, the case is about an ex-couple. They were at a barbecue or a picnic. They were somewhere, and the man proceeded to rub up on the woman, his ex, I think his baby's mother, right? So she filed a restraining order because she said that he was harassing her by touching on her and, trying to...
Did he get arrested, or was it just a restraining order?
Well, I only got the little blurb, so I don't know if he got arrested, but she filed a restraining order.
Wouldn't that be the beginning stage of it? Huh?
Well, sometimes you can go down and file a restraining order. It may not have a criminal component attached to it. But this was about the restraining order because he appealed it. So if he appealed it, you can guess what happened.
Oh,
What happened?
see if it go in his favor or not.
Well, the restraining order was issued because the judge ruled that if you do something like that, it could be grounds for harassment. And the only witness, or as far as I could tell from the blurb, was the female sister. So basically, she and her sister filed a temporary restraining order saying that the ex-boyfriend, baby's father, was touching up on her at the outing. And from that, a final restraining order was issued, keeping him away because the judge determined that was a form of harassment. What do you think about that?
Did he violate the restraining order?
No, this was a new restraining order. This was the grounds for the restraining order. It's just like if you had an ex, or not you. Let me back it on up. No, I ain't gonna use you as an example. I'm gonna back it on up. Say for instance, there was a situation where there was a couple, and they had a kid, and they, obviously they had some type of intimate connection at some point. Always you. They had some type of intimate connection at some point. Then they decided to go their separate ways. So they see each other at a public outing, and he just goes and maybe rubs up on her the way he used to do so long ago.
I guess he thought this was back in the day, like he still got it, like he still got that. He got that rub off on her. He could, some females still weak for certain dudes.
Well, do you think that was? Do you think that would fall under harassment, or do you think he was just trying to maybe rekindle some old stuff?
I think he was trying to rekindle, and it went left for him. That's all. He was trying to, see if he get that old thing back.
Well, do you think that it's harassment would you automatically think about like harassment, such that you would get a restraining order? Would you think something like that?
I don't know if it falls under harassment, but I guess what state was this?
This is in the state of New Jersey. And I can't and see, this is the problem with all this. We're still trying to figure out all this technology stuff, but I wish I could pull up the statute for harassment for you, so you'll know.
I don't know if it falls under harassment. I think it's more like what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you touching somebody.
What word?
It's a form of rape.
What?
Nah, it's not.
Play the damn music.
Nah, it ain't rape, but it's not the word I'm looking for. It's like, I don't think he meant no harm. He was just trying to rekindle. That's it. And it went left on him.
Did you play the music? He just was trying.
No harm. He thought he could. She might have been looking like a peach that day. You know what I mean? Sitting there, he thought he could get a taste.
Well, do you think?
If your kid's mother look bad, you ain't gonna. She look like shit. But if they looking like a peach,
it's all personal opinion, y'all.
This my.